Hi families, I am excited to share with you your child's daily practice folder. Remember that it's very important that students have a routine, a practice routine. So go ahead and take out your orange folder and flip to this page. That's after the instructions that are there for your learning coaches. Each and every day, I would like you to point to each card, keyword picture card for foundations, and practice A, apple, A. B, bat, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, ed, E. F, fun, F. G, game, G. Make sure you're pointing. H, hat, H. I, itch, I. J, jug, J. K, kite, K. L, lamp, O. M, man, M. N, nut, N. O, octopus, A. P, pan, P. Q, U, queen, Qu. R, rat, S, snake, S. T, top, T. U, up, V, van, V. W, wind, W. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Z, zebra, Z. Now friends, if you're still learning your letters and sounds, this is where your learning coach can tell you, point to the letter S, for example, and have you practice pointing to a letter, pointing to a letter that makes the W sound. Then you would point to the W, or maybe even pointing to a keyword picture if that's still tricky for you. So your learning coach can modify this as they see fit. But again, it's important that we're reviewing the materials in this orange folder every day as part of a routine. Once you know the letters, sound, and keyword pictures, you can move to this tile page. This is where your learning coach might say, point to the letter that makes the letters that make the Qu sound. And you would point to the QU, or point to the letter that makes the sound. Now, if that's too easy for you, you can go through and say each sound, and it would sound like this. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, O, N, A, P, Q, S, T, A, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, if that is easy for you, we can get really tricky here and practice with some of our digraphs. W, ch, sh, f, or v. But no matter what, your tongue touches your top teeth to make the TH sound, f, or v, k. And then we have these glued sounds that all, am, an. And we use these to make words. Now, if we go to this page, if you know your letters and your sounds, you can start practice your digraphs. So digraphs, you can start practicing your digraphs. Digraphs are two consonants that go together to make just one sound. So you would say WH, whistle, w. CH, chin, ch. Make sure you point to your chin. Chin, ch. SH, ship, sh. And you can also make the sh sound by putting your finger to your mouth. Sh. TH, thumb, show your thumb. CK, sock, k. And we use the word sock because CK is a digraph that never begins a word. That's a middle or an ending digraph. Next, we go to the practice of our shapes: cube, cone, sphere, cylinder. Those are our 3D solid figures, and those are new starting this January. And then you can point to your plane shapes and name each of those. If this is too easy for you, then go ahead and learn some more shapes. You might find a parallelogram or an octagon. You could look around your house for different shapes, or Extend your learning in SplashLearnerEducation.com with the harder lessons. Now, if this is too hard for you, your learning coach can ask you to point. Point to the circle. Point to the cone. Point to the cylinder. And if that is something that you've already practiced a lot, your learning coach can help you solve little riddles. Point to the shape that has no sides. And hopefully you pointed to a circle. Or point to the 3D solid figure that looks like a ball. And hopefully you'd point to a sphere. I think our learning coaches get the idea. Now for counting, this is where we would start counting. 1, 2, 3. Point to each number and keep counting as high as you can. And then go one number higher. Once you can count all the way to 100, your learning coach can say, have you point, such as point to the number 25. Or maybe what number is this? Or what number comes before 54? What number comes after 54? Using words like before, after, those are words that help us in our learning. Now, if that is too easy, you can practice counting backward. And if you still need more of a challenge, we can practice skip counting. Skip counting by 5s, 10s, skip counting by 10s backward. Boys and girls, this is the one that you will need to know by the end of kindergarten. Skip counting by 10s forward. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And you will need to know how to count to 100 forward by the end of kindergarten. The rest of it is if that's too easy to give you harder things. Now on the last page, you will find different months of the year. This is your letter fluency page. So for the month of January, flip to January. Say each letter as fast as you can and see how many you get in a minute. Make sure your learning coach times you for 1 minute, and then you can count how many you got right together. Each month you're going to keep practicing and see how fast you get at naming your letters. Remember, this is just letter naming, so it would sound like N, D, R, F, D. Keep up the great work, and I hope you find a way to make this part of your everyday morning routine in your learning.